Okay, so updates about my life and this thing that I'm doing where I just record myself and talk about stuff that's been going on with my life. I I feel like more and more connected with myself and more in control of what I want to do, unless I'm more in the state of I control myself and less in the reality of other stuff controls me. And it's pretty dope to not feel like that you're kind of like a hostage of something, you know. So yeah, we bought new gym clothes. I am really looking forward to doing this consistency thing with the gym, the swimming, the salads, the fruits, you know, like eating healthier. I just finished watching a Korean series. It's called 2125, and it's so funny because my friend used to always tell me to watch this show. We used to watch Korean series together, so we would recommend each other shows. And I always knew like this one had potential, but I never felt like, I don't know, there was always something like I don't want to watch it. And it was specifically with this one because at the time I was looking for other shows, and I knew this one would be the kind of show that I would like. But for me, it was always like, nah, I don't want to watch it today. So I think around like 2-3 weeks, I started I don't know why, I was like, oh, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna watch the show. And I wasn't even watching Korean shows after a long time. And I, for some reason, was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch this show. And it blows my mind how this show almost seemed like an answer, not an answer, but like a huge sign from the universe, like many, because this show has this girl who really wants to be an athlete in a specific sport that I don't know how to call it in English. And her mindset is so strong. It's like a growth mindset that it goes like exactly with the book that I'm reading, that it's called Mindset, and you have like the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other videos, but this book is helping me a lot to understand that I don't need to focus on the failures. I need to focus on the experience, on the learnings, on the fact that victory is when you try. It's not only when you win. And those who have a strong mindset know that. And people with fixed mindset, we are so scared to let other people know that we are not good, that we don't do anything, we don't try. And that's exactly what I did. I wasn't doing anything. I was like pushing myself further and further from any challenge. And that is why now I feel like I want to challenge myself again, because I wasn't that person. I was like a growth mindset. I was like, I wanted to challenge myself in some areas, but eventually I realized that I was like pushing myself further and further from anything, and I felt suffocated. So in this show, the show starts with the daughter of the protagonist, and it starts with her wanting to quit ballet because there's this girl who is really good and there's no point for her to even try because she knows she's gonna fail and she wants to quit ballet. Then we watched the whole show, and during the show she reads the diary of her mom, the protagonist with the growth mindset, and she's so strong. She fully doesn't give up, like there's this moment that the dude, like her romantic pair says something like, yeah, it must be nice for you to don't have to be part of the competitions for this while that you're away because it's a lot of pressure, right? So that's a good thing. And she said something like, yeah, but pressure, it's also an experience that I want to live, so I miss it. Like I feel sad that I will not experience this pressure for this time that I'm away. And these kind of sentences, and it was like so many throughout the whole show that I was like, oh my god, I wish I could think like this, and more I'm like, okay, I'm gonna think like this. I'm gonna put myself in this situation where I see myself as a winner, and not as a winner who wins stuff, but who doesn't give up, who knows that trying is more important than just giving up. And at the end of the series, the last episode, it ends with the daughter saying that she wants to go back to ballet because she wants to laugh and cry and enjoy all of the experience that the ballet will bring to her. So she goes from the fixed mindset to the growth mindset. And she was like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to do it. I want to go through this journey. Something like that. And it felt like such a sign for me, because I'm literally in this point of like, I want to experience everything, like I want to try. And even though I'm scared, I'm more excited than scared. And I wish I can remind myself of all the things that I'm seeing and reading and listening so far, so it will motivate me going further with my objectives. And thinking about all of this, it really helps me be more focused on myself and less on my mind going further and further away with questions that I know it doesn't help me in any sense. It just pushed me down. So this morning I was cleaning the house after my sister's baby shower, and some good news about her house, and it felt like I was cleansing the house. I was listening to songs that I haven't listened to a long time, that I would listen when I was a kid, and I was just having a good time. I just felt like enlightened, and it just felt like I was cleansing my house and just preparing for this new era that I'm already in. But I did a checklist of the clean up sessions that I want to do. Like I want to organize myself, like I already see myself making an effort to be the best version that I can be, and I'm already proud of that, and it makes me feel hopeful and joyful. And while I was cleaning specifically this spot in the kitchen that I would always look at, and I would never do anything today. I was like, nah, today's the day. Today we clean the whole kitchen. And while I was doing this cleaning, I realized that I choose to have a strong mindset, a growth mindset. So whenever these thoughts, these daunting thoughts, they come crawling, I will remind myself that I have a strong mindset. I know this doesn't suit me, so I won't be biting in the, in the bait of anxiety and fear. I let myself as I said in the past, I want to be motivated by love and guidance and support and curiosity, and not by fear, anxiety. And I choose to have a strong mindset. I choose to pursue a strong mental and physical body, and it feels good, you know. Today I was buying some clothes for the gym, and I had a good stare at my body in the mirror, and I was so uncomfortable, not so uncomfortable, but pretty uncomfortable, how the size of my belly grew. It grew in a way that I haven't seen before. My arms, they are in a size that I haven't seen before. I am wearing 2XL, and I know all the moments that I choose food that was not good for my body over the health of my body. So I know that me getting into this size that I haven't seen before, it's the answer for my actions. And I know that I will have to do new actions to have new answers. And it's not about, oh my god, a fat body is wrong, but we live in a society that is fat phobic, and it is hard to not be fat phobic with yourself. And it's not that this has always been my body. I put on a lot of weight, and I know that I did wrong with my body, so I just want to make it right now. You know, like, I really want to take care and nourish my body, but also right now I know my self-esteem with myself, it's a little bit low. Like, I don't think I'm pretty, or I don't feel super good with some of my clothes. But I have been working this image thing my whole life, because I have always feel fat. And it's always this funny, because when you see old photos of yourself, like, oh my god, I was so thin compared to now. But at that point I thought that I was fat too. So my whole life, basically, especially except from the period that I was doing an intense workout because I was paddling, I always felt fat. And even in this team, the coach told me that I was overweight and I had to lose weight. And so yeah, my whole life. So I don't freak out. I don't think that I'm worth less. Sometimes I do, but I don't panic. But now I feel that I've gone too far doing the stuff to my body, and I want to make it right now. So everything, like, this is why I say it's a new era, because this is what it feels like. Now I want to take care of my mind and my body and my routine and my dreams. It's all coming together, and it's so funny how out of nowhere I decided to watch this show. And so many times this show show me what it feels like to try, you know, like, to just don't give up, because it's easier to say that you haven't lost, but you haven't even tried, you know. So yeah, I feel hopeful, I feel excited, and I want to be excited for all the things that I will prove to myself in the future. And me showing up again to be recording this video, it's already something to be proud of amongst all of the other things. Today, I know I still have a lot of stuff to deal with to get in the version that I want to be, but this is the start, and it's the start that I'm already proud of, because it took me from zero and it's getting me somewhere, and it's already making me further and further from this darkness and emptiness that I was mentioning in the first video, and it already feels brighter and lighter. So kudos to change. Bye.